Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Troy from DDM's Realm, and I thought I would throw a quick video out here to show you how to make the most out of your ×2 Enchantment and Runestone Weekends. If you haven't already, throw me a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, let me show you what we got going on here. So this weekend, comes up about every 3 months or so, is a 2 times Enchants and Runes weekend. So that basically means anytime you get a reward with the enchantments and the runestones, you'll get twice. So you can really clean up on this if you prepare ahead of time. If you don't know when these are going to be showing up, the best way to find out is actually hit K. This brings up your queue window here. Then you can go to calendar and then just search through your calendar here, and it shows you what events are going to be coming up. Excuse me. This is usually updated about 2 or 3 months out ahead of time, so you usually can see when this is happening. It shows it today, but if you want to look into the future, you can see what's happening next weekend. We got 2 times influence. Weekend after that, 2 times seals. So what I do is when I see we have a 2 times enchants and runestone weekend, I go through and I make sure that I have my leadership tasks, and I pick as many of those as I can that gets these chests of goods. So you can get the chests, you can get the barrels, you can get all kinds of different stuff. But you want to collect the things that stack, hang on to those until this weekend comes up and then opens it up. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of maxed out skills, so I can grab the big ones. You may not be able to do that, but you could still even get the low end stuff. If you start stacking these up in your inventory, you'll be able to save them for this event. So as you see, I have these already completed. So I'll just go through, grab these. You can also get these boxes from quests if you're in a guild. You could do the Steward rewards. What is it? The Defending the Stronghold. That is a repeatable quest every 2 hours. You can get a stackable blue box that has a blue enchantment in it, and those will be doubled. And that's actually a pretty easy little farm to do while you're doing some other things. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to be playing quite a bit this weekend, so I'll choose the fastest profession tasks I can. Excuse me. And then also grab some of these bigger ones. So I'll get like this 2 coffers that come back. I also really like this one. If you're going to be on quite a bit, you can get this 4-hour one. If you have some good leadership guys, they'll go through pretty quickly. Anyway, you don't need to watch me do this, but if you do this with each of your characters, you can end up getting quite a stack of coffers and boxes. So here's, I've got like 5 incentive packages. I don't grind these out all day long. That's just last few days of hanging on to them. But really, any of these things that will stack up. Even have the coffer of celestial enchantments, which you actually get from your ardent coins from this up here. So if you see these coming up, you can even hang on to these as they go, and you'll even get doubles out of those as well. So again, I have about a dozen characters I do this on, so at this event I'm going to have over 1,000 things I can open up. So what we're going to do, we'll pop these open and see what we get, and as you can see, it'll double our runes that we get. So we usually get 1 out of here, and so now we're getting 2. And this happens with all of these boxes, and you can just go through. This also works if any mobs drop runes, that kind of stuff. You actually can get doubles from them as well. So you could run around and farm them that way as well, but this is a great way to load up your inventory. So I've got, what, 165 on here? And you can see I'm already starting to get a bunch of doubles. So I'll just effectively click this as fast as I can. You can see over on the right hand side of my screen, it's filling up, as well as my inventory. It's just starting to fill up. So I'll go through and open all these boxes. I'll save you the trouble of watching me actually open all these up. But I'll open these up and I'll get stacks of these runes. So it's nice. I know you'll be tempted to sell them now. Don't, because prices on runes are going to plummet this weekend because everybody's getting double. Or refine your stuff now. Don't do that either, because you're going to have a 2 times refine weekend coming up in a while. And if you hang on to these until that time, then effectively you're getting 4 times the refine points for every enchantment you get, which by doing this, you'll have stacks of enchantments, and then when that 2 times refine weekend comes up, you can just power through, making your items and your other enchantments as powerful as possible. I was gonna, well, I guess we can all check this. I think there was one coming up in about a month and a half or so. We've got seals, professions. I don't know. We can look through there. I know I saw one in there. To save these, I know you don't want to fill up your inventory or anything. The best thing to do is stick them all on an alt if you have the luxury of having an alt character with some room. Or another really cool thing you can do is what I do is I mail the enchantments to myself. So I have these from another character. There's just a few, but I'll take these off my mail, and as they go into my inventory, they'll start stacking up. So these are partial stacks, as you can see, but I'll take them. They'll stack automatically in on this character, and then I can go ahead. As you can see, I have tons of characters. I can go ahead and grab these stacks and throw them in here, and this really consolidates stuff down. And I know your account's limited to how many emails you can have, but there is a finite amount of enchantments you'll be able to get, and you'll probably be able to throw those on 4 or 5 emails, which is not a problem. I don't consider it a problem keeping those in your inventory or in your mailbox until that 2 times refi weekend comes up, and then you can cash in and buff up all your stuff. Alright, well, I think that's it. That's pretty much how to take advantage of this 2 times rune and enchantment weekend. It takes a little bit of discipline, it takes a little bit of forced thought, but with just a little bit of planning, you can make a ton of extra money. You can get a ton of extra refines, ton of extra enchantments, and really make the most out of these weekends. Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you like these videos, please make sure you throw me a subscribe, share me with your friends. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in game. Thanks for watching. Bye.